Over the past few years, it certainly seems like we've seen an increase in the number of altercations between fans and players on the field, on the court, in the stands, wherever it may be. And that was no different yesterday in a big game between the Bills and the Eagles. Ended up going to overtime and the Eagles pull out the victory. There was an altercation between an Eagles fan and Bills players, and it got to the point where the Bills players actually put their hands on the Eagles fan. And obviously, the NFL doesn't want that to happen. I am all for shit talk. I've been very vocal about that. I feel like fans should be able to say almost anything they want, and the players, hey, you just got to sit there and take it if you're a player. But if a fan puts their hand on a player or a player puts their hand on a fan, that is when it becomes a big fucking problem. Bills defensive end Shaq Lawson confronts appears to shove fan during loss to Eagles. And both Shaq Lawson and another player involved in this have responded already and gave their side of the story why this happened, but let's see the altercation first. My view of the interaction between Jordan Phillips, Shaq Lawson, and Eagles fans behind the Bills bench. This is the guy right here that is the Eagles fan that they had a big problem with. So you can see he's pointing, he's screaming at him, doing all this stuff. The Bills players walked a decent way to get there, to get right up next to this fan. And then you do see the shove right there. Now, Shaq Lawson came in from the side. You can't really see him too well on the frame. He's the one that shoved. You can see him fly back a little bit. Other Bills players go and pull him back. I mean, the Eagles fan, of course, the Eagles fan's going to continue to scream and scream and scream after that happens, after you know you riled them up, after you know you got to them. Here's a different angle. And there's that shove. You can see that a little bit better by Shaq Lawson coming in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what this dude said, all right? It doesn't matter what this dude said, how horrendously bad you may have felt it was, if it really crossed the line. As an NFL athlete, man, you can't shove a fan in the stands, right? That's just the reality. These guys are probably loving the fact that they drove you so nuts that you came over and confronted them like that and pushed them, that they got into your skin that badly. Now, both of these guys have basically said that what this person said was, threatening their family or wishing ill upon their family. We've started to hear that a lot when you see these athletes get really upset with fans on the sidelines, try to get them kicked out, whatever it may be, that they said something bad about their family. That's what both of these guys insinuated as well. Shaq Lawson puts out this statement. Those of you who know me know I'm all about the fans. I have a lot of respect for the game I play and my opponents. Before the game started, there was a fan behind our bench who was making life-threatening remarks towards us and our families. We asked Philly security to remove, but he was allowed to stay for the entire game. Eventually, our emotions boiled over, and I made a mistake. For that, I apologize, but there are certain lines that should not be crossed. So Shaq is the one that actually shoved the guy. Again, right here from Jordan Phillips. I love the crowd. I love rowdy fans. He was the guy that went up there initially and talked to him. I love rowdy fans. It makes the game fun. But one thing I'm not going to tolerate is someone threatening me or my family. This is a line that shouldn't be crossed. So both of them kind of have that same feeling about the family aspect, that's a line that really should not be crossed. And listen, I agree. There comes a point in time where if someone's just saying like really vile shit, you can understand them asking security to escort them. But at the end of the day, as an NFL athlete, getting paid millions of dollars, all this shit, regardless of what words someone uses, the NFL can't have players putting their hands on people in the stands. Same goes for fans, right? I think fans should be able to say pretty much anything. I'm not going to get particularly offended over something anyone says. I understand why some people might. But fans should not be putting their hands on athletes. The same goes both ways. So you have to imagine that the NFL is going to be investigating and looking into what happened, maybe a punishment, because they probably want to make sure the standard is clear. Regardless of what somebody says, you can't put your hands on fans, bottom line. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.